Fuck Marlon Wayans, nigga. West Side. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You's a bitch. I ain't never smoked no fucking crack in my life.
Never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, been doing Diddy parties for 15 years. And I must say, you never let me down, Puff. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Good time, people. I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen?
Are you going to watch the Diddy documentary?
Eventually, but you know, I look, man, I'm not going to keep throwing the dude under the bus, man, and serving time in prison. You know, I know Diddy, I know his kids, you know, it must be hard for them. You know what I mean? At a point, you know what I'm saying? Like on a human level, I just go, all right, man, we did it.
Just when everyone thought the back and forth between Marlon Wayans and 50 Cent was finally cooling down, here comes Soulja Boy jumping straight into the chaos and lighting it back up again. He took shots at Marlon by repeating rumors and calling him DL, which instantly turned this into a bigger mess than before. What really made people raise their eyebrows is that Soulja himself has been tied to similar rumors in the past, with old stories and online receipts resurfacing fast. The internet wasted no time pulling those back out, and now the whole thing looks messy on all sides. Soulja didn't just wake up and do this for no reason either. Months earlier, he and Marlon were already clashing after Soulja made disrespectful comments about Marlon's family, which crossed a serious line. That situation already had people side-eyeing Soulja, and this new attack just made things worse. Some fans are now saying Marlon might be better off staying quiet because every new headline seems to drag out more uncomfortable claims that nobody asked for.
Have you seen that the documentary, the 50 Cent?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
For Diddy?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, man, you working
Everybody
hard.
telling me you got to see it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Probably don't want to see it.
You probably don't.
Because it's all skewed, man. Like when you put stuff together, you create whatever narratives you want to. And at the end of the day, everybody being programmed. You know, right now the man's serving time.
Right.
You know, he went before the court. The court said this and everything is God. But God said this is what he got to do. He got to do 5 years in pen. Let him do his 5 years.
This whole fiasco really kicked off after 50 Cent released his much-hyped Diddy documentary on Netflix. Out of nowhere, Marlon stepped in and publicly criticized 50 Cent, appearing to defend Diddy, which shocked a lot of people. Many didn't expect Marlon to jump into that kind of debate, especially given everything surrounding Diddy. People online were quick to react, saying this move completely flipped how they viewed Marlon and his judgment. By this point, it was obvious 50 Cent wasn't about to let anything slide. The moment he caught wind of Marlon's comments, he jumped straight to Instagram and made it loud and clear he was done with the sneak shots. He posted a throwback image of Marlon from White Chicks and dropped a caption telling him to keep his name out of his mouth, straight up. The tone was classic 50, sarcastic, dismissive, and sharp, making it clear he felt Marlon was reaching hard for attention. Fans instantly clocked the energy and knew this wasn't going to end quietly. Marlon wasn't backing down though. He fired back by posting a series of AI-generated images of 50 Cent, with captions clearly meant to stir the pot. One image showed 50 in a bathtub next to Diddy, with Marlon claiming he was just correcting narratives, trying to flip the script in his favor. The internet went wild, debating whether this was comedy or straight-up messy behavior. The two kept trading shots like this post after post, caption after caption, until the energy clearly shifted. Eventually, Marlon seemed to hit a wall and stopped with the images altogether. He then posted a video to Instagram addressing the situation directly, signaling he was done playing meme games and wanted to speak his piece without filters or edits.
He and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal. It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is going
to. If 50 ever luck turn on 50, you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do.
You think we'll see that day?
Huh?
You think we'll see that day?
I don't think 50 does dumb stuff. You know, he's very smart, you know, in terms of his business. I think he already had his...
I think we already would have saw it.
He got shot 9 times.
He might have said one thing publicly, but his actions were screaming something totally different. People online caught on to that fast, and opinions started flying everywhere, especially from Soulja Boy, who clearly wasn't planning to stay silent this time. Soulja jumped right into the conversation, backing 50 Cent and taking aim at Marlon, and honestly, nobody was shocked at all. The tension between Soulja and Marlon had already been brewing earlier this year, so this felt like unfinished business finally boiling over. That earlier clash started when Marlon openly showed support for the LGBTQ+ community and shared his thoughts about Soulja performing at a political event. Instead of keeping it about music or politics, Soulja took things way too far and turned the situation personal, dragging Marlon's family into it. That's where the backlash really exploded. People immediately called out how wrong it was to involve someone's child, especially where the comments crossed lines that never should have been crossed. Social media didn't let that slide at all. What made things worse is that Soulja's response didn't come off as clever or funny, it just looked reckless and mean-spirited. Fans pointed out that attacking someone's family doesn't strengthen an argument, it only exposes insecurity. The internet quickly shifted from debating opinions to condemning the approach itself. This moment became a major turning point, with many saying Soulja lost credibility by letting emotions take control instead of handling the situation like an adult. The drama officially went from loud to outright ugly, and people were no longer entertained, they were disappointed.
Till Marlon finally gave up and posted a video on Instagram saying this.
All right, so I'm going to make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject, period. I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point.
Marlon fired back hard, and this time he wasn't playing nice at all. He went straight for Soulja Boy's relevance, or lack of it, clowning his career and even his appearance. Marlon mocked Soulja as washed up, saying the only reason he keeps getting away with reckless talk is because the industry stopped checking for him years ago. According to Marlon, nobody's lining up to cancel someone who hasn't mattered in a long time, and that point hit loud online.
So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love. Now back to trolling this troll.
He doubled down by calling Soulja broke and accused him of moving sloppy, claiming his behavior speaks for itself. Marlon joked that Soulja calling himself boy at his grown age says everything, turning it into a sarcastic jab about how he's treated at events. That part had social media buzzing, with people saying Marlon was dragging him without even raising his voice. The insults kept stacking up, each one sharper than the last. Marlon also took things into darker territory by making claims about Soulja's past and mindset, framing it as anger coming from unresolved issues. While some fans felt Marlon crossed the line, others argued he was responding to disrespect with the same energy. Either way, the comments were explosive and instantly controversial. What really stood out is how fast the conversation shifted from jokes to serious accusations, making the entire exchange feel way more personal and uncomfortable.
Think I performed for the president. I ain't even performed for that. I performed at a crypto event where y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about, nigga. Compare them two, nigga. Compare them two, nigga. Getting a whole big ass bag to perform at a crypto event or dress up like a white bitch. You thought I was at the inauguration, nigga. You thought I performed for Trump, nigga. So you went on the radio talking crazy out your neck, nigga. When you a ass nigga that dressed up like a white nigga. Them niggas made you dress up like a bitch. Legs white, your face white. Them niggas gave you titties, nigga. Ass. Ain't shit to say to me, nigga.
By the end of it, the internet wasn't even picking sides anymore. People were more focused on how ugly the whole situation had become and how fast jokes turned into damaging statements that couldn't be taken back. Now, here's where the situation really spirals into messy territory. A lot of people online are claiming Soulja Boy didn't jump into this feud between 50 Cent and Marlon only because of old tension with Marlon. According to the chatter, there's another layer that keeps getting brought up. and it's tied to long-running rumors about Soulja and 50 Cent from earlier in their careers. These claims have floated around for years, and every time drama pops off, they seem to resurface fast. Those rumors first picked up serious traction back in 2010 when 50 Cent and Soulja Boy appeared on the cover of XXL magazine. The cover instantly caused a stir because of how it was styled and posed. People felt the imagery was intentionally provocative, with 50 positioned behind Soulja in a way that sparked endless speculation. Soulja was front and center, styled in a way that had fans arguing non-stop about what kind of message the magazine was trying to send. At the time, many questioned why both artists signed off on the shoot, saying it felt calculated and meant to get people talking. Others argued it was pure shock marketing, designed to blur lines and grab attention. Either way, the cover did exactly what it was meant to do. It stayed in people's minds for years. Now, with all this fresh drama popping off again, folks are dragging that old moment back into the spotlight and using it to fuel even more speculation and controversy.
Getting tattoos when you're that black.
Yeah. But no, I'm good. Me and Soulja Boy cool. He just
So no beef with Soulja.
Soulja Boy, get a chest. And you gotta have more than 2 songs to have a 35-year prolific career. You can't do 2 songs, and I only remember one of them. Watch me, you. And beef with me. Get out of here. I'll put you in one of the movies. I need a crackhead for the new scary. I need a crack and a meth head all mixed together. You're perfect. I need someone that looks like a wet Muppet.
And then Vivica A. Fox stepped into the mix, and that's when the rumors really caught fire again. Things popped off after 50 Cent threw public shade at the TV show Empire, criticizing it in a way that many people felt crossed into disrespectful territory. That comment didn't sit right with Vivica at all, especially since she had a direct connection to the show and wasn't about to let it slide quietly. Vivica clearly took 50's remarks personal, and the clapback came with serious heat. Instead of keeping it surface level, she hinted at long-standing rumors about 50's private life, suggesting there was more to his story than he lets on. That response instantly grabbed attention because it wasn't just shade, it felt like an intentional exposure meant to flip the narrative on him. Social media reacted fast, with people dissecting every word and trying to read between the lines.
What he said himself. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask for more out of him. You got a huge community of artists out there that are working every day in the studio every night.
What made it even more explosive is how Vivica's history with 50. Their past relationship has always been messy, and fans know there's lingering tension there. So when she spoke up, people assumed this wasn't random, it was personal. Many felt she was responding from a place of frustration, using insider knowledge to hit back where it would hurt most. From there, the internet did what it always does best. Old interviews, past comments, and rumors started circulating all over again. Whether people believed Vivica or not, her words added serious fuel to an already chaotic situation. It turned a simple TV critique into a full-blown conversation about image, hypocrisy, and unresolved grudges that never truly went away.
First of all, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm gonna say. Absolutely. I just never forget there was a Vibe cover with him and Soulja Boy that made me kind of go,
Both Soulja Boy and 50 Cent clearly took Vivica's comments to heart, and the reaction was loud and defensive right away. Instead of calmly shutting the rumors down, they went straight into attack mode, aiming their frustration directly at her. A lot of people noticed that pattern fast, saying the response felt more like embarrassment than confidence. The internet clocked that energy immediately. Soulja jumped on Instagram and tried to clown Vivica, posting messages meant to mock her age and paint her as desperate for attention. That move backfired quick, with many calling it disrespectful and unnecessary. Not long after, 50 Cent reposted Soulja's post and piled on with his own insults, turning the situation into a public humiliation attempt. Rather than clearing anything up, his comments only made things messier and harder to walk back. What really shifted the tone is how personal and crude the insults became. Fans pointed out that going that low didn't make them look unbothered at all. It made them look triggered. Instead of laughs, the reaction online was mostly disbelief. People questioned why neither of them simply denied the claims if they were false.
Since he was little, just like Weezy.
Yeah.
And his booty been ran through quite a bit. whoever his big daddy was threw him out ass naked into the hallway. He was walking around in the hallway. Has actually appeared on a magazine cover together.
Wow. I know exactly who you're talking.
Able to call other niggas on being a swish. Birds of a feather flock together.
Then things escalated even further when Jaguar Wright entered the conversation. She claimed she had first-hand knowledge and backed up the long-standing rumors involving both artists. That moment flipped the whole narrative again. Suddenly, it wasn't just jokes and insults anymore. It was multiple voices saying the same thing. The drama exploded instantly. Timelines flooded with reactions, and what started as shade turned into a full-blown credibility battle that neither side seemed prepared for. Now, as always, it's important to remember that everything being said here is still alleged. Nobody truly knows what pushed Soulja Boy to jump headfirst into this already chaotic situation. But one thing is clear, the public definitely had strong opinions and they didn't hold back at all. Social media was flooded with reactions, theories, and blunt commentary that kept the drama trending non-stop. Some people went straight at Marlon, accusing him of making excuses and questioning why he felt the need to defend Diddy in the first place. Others claimed the documentary spoke for itself and wasn't some random made-up story, saying the legal details were already out there for everyone to see. A few even joked that Marlon seemed a little too emotionally invested, hinting that he might miss certain industry circles and parties. Those comments sparked even more debate online. Another group of critics focused on Marlon's public image and past roles, arguing that his history in Hollywood made his defense of Diddy predictable in their eyes. Whether fair or not, those opinions spread fast and turned the conversation into something much bigger than just one documentary. The internet started connecting dots, speculating loudly, and dragging old narratives back into the spotlight. At the end of the day, this whole situation has people divided. Some feel Soulja crossed major lines. Others think Marlon put himself in the hot seat by speaking up at all. Now the question is, was Soulja out of pocket, or did Marlon invite this reaction by stepping into the fire? Let the comments decide, because this mess is far from over.